Welcome everybody to the stream. I just noticed there was a message. It says, oh, this is from, apparently this is, this dude, Captain Jack, just posted from Spectrum. The servers, live servers, which is what we are on now, are supposed to go down for 4 hours. That was, that's interesting that they didn't post that here. Just want to double check if that's true. But I also saw in chat that there, somebody got jumped by, he's saying, a bunch of hackers. Invisible players, they jacked his Idris from him. So, some interesting things going on there. I'm actually trying to buy the railgun off of an Idris M owner. I know a couple of dudes I play with time to time. They've swapped out their railguns already. All right, let's see if anybody responds. But in the meantime, I'm gonna see if this is true. If the servers are gonna go down. I didn't get any, at least I didn't get any alerts. Spectrum, here it is. And all right, so far I don't see any information about the servers going down yet. Usually I think they would put the status up on Spectrum, but maybe it is on. Here it is, RSI status. No, I don't see anything. So this guy is probably trolling. Yeah, I didn't see any anything on the website talking about maintenance. I don't know if this dude is trolling or anything like that. But we're gonna try to do a Hull C run. If it is in fact 20 minutes. Because that looked like the dude just copy and paste. And I think their official announcement on the game is different too. Give me a sec here. I also have to check the audio. See if the audio is working right. Give me a sec, guys, to check that out. Test 1 2. All right, we sound good. All right, so all right, there it is. So there is in fact a maintenance window. I mean, this is kind of abrupt. Very abrupt. How come there was no notice on the website? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they just decided to do that out of nowhere. Kind of Oh, that's interesting. I noticed my ship. I can't fly my ship. Oh, maybe they did that on purpose, so people can't fly out of their out in their ships. Because double check that. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, so there is a maintenance. That was pretty abrupt. They didn't like give any warning. So apparently it is. Let me see. Just double check it. If I can actually get to it. Here it is. Will be 1300. UTC. Oh, begins at UTC 1300. Servers shut down at 1330. All right, I'm gonna see what that translates to Eastern Standard Time. I think let me see. Okay, what is 1300 TC to... Okay, let's check this out. Oh. I mean, apparently this is supposed to happen like right now. But I mean, the conversion and all, it's 5 hours behind UTC, which is, or at least where I'm at, it's supposed to be 8 a.m., but we are almost pushing 9 here. Anyways, we'll do as much as we can before they take the servers down. So we're gonna grab hauling mission, because I don't think I've done this yet on stream. So let's grab a mission here. It looks like typically there's 2 of these big missions. One is to bring it from Hurston to Magnus, but it's not showing up. It was showing up yesterday. Maybe if we... So we'll go to one of the moons and see if it actually populates the mission here. I mean, unless somebody's hacking and they've somehow got control of the comm channels. I've seen somebody post something that people had like programs that were able to like teleport everywhere in the game and modify their ships in a way where they would obviously have a benefit over another ship. But dating from that video that I saw, it looked like an older recording, an older patch. Definitely not 4.0. It was for sure before server meshing and stuff. All right, let's see if we can grab a hauling from Hurston to Magnus. Let's see. Looks like we got something up here. Here it is. Yeah, it was up here. Actually, before when I was just doing a couple of hauls, I do remember that there was a haul from Everest to Pyro station. But it looks like to me that they might have taken that away, because I haven't seen it spawn in the last... Yeah, like yesterday I was messing around with this and I noticed that right away. It was Everest to Pyro, but I think it might have been originally supposed to be Everest to Magnus. Because obviously that would be in per hour making that kind of money. It would be the best way to make money at the moment if it was still that way. From Everest to Pyro Gateway Station. Because the distances are not really that much. I mean, going from here to Magnus is big difference in distance. I think it's like a 30 gigameter distance from Hurston to the Pyro Gateway. You're probably going to be making over 3 million an hour with that distance. So if you guys haven't gone to the Invictus Hall or Convention Hall yet, they you could rent out the Starlancer TAC, which is a MISC ship, and you have a Guardian MX, which is a new variant of the Guardian series. I got to play around with it yesterday. It's just different. I didn't really look at, what the yaw and the pitch and stuff like that. I didn't look at the specs per se, but it does feel nimble and also very tanky when doing some ship fights and stuff. And with the 4 size 4s versus the on the Guardian, regular Guardian and the Kai have the 2 size 5. The 4 size 4 feels pretty good, especially like if you're going up against smaller fighters. At least you could tag them a couple, much more than if you were trying to tag them with the size 5. But with the new MX, you get, I think it's over 24. No, it's definitely over 20 size 2 missiles. That's a lot, especially if you're going to Yeah, here it is again. A live server maintenance window will begin at 1300 UTC. Server shut down at 1330. But I mean, unless the internet is wrong, or I put it in wrong into the search, but it was supposed to be shut down already. My guess, I mean, the server shutdown could be tied to maybe game breaking. I suspect, because normally that's they'll do this on a lot of big games, but I don't see any like latency issue or anything like that. Could be very well tied to that. We'll soon see what they say. But where is this box? It's probably on this other side here. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any blue box over here. Oh, press the wrong button. Here it is. That was user error there. Mistake. Also, you guys subscribe, you get a if you guys are watch Crunch or anything like that, but where is it? Guess it disappeared. But there was some sort of perk for Crunch. I don't know. It was there, and now it's not there. All right, here we go. So it's loading up pretty quick. I mean, I had an issue when it's normally if you are loading up the mission when you're at the pickup point. And I've always found it better if you were to, like, you know, go to a moon or something like that, or just away from the collection point. Your experience is a lot better. You're able to collect the cargo a lot easier. But if you do it at the collection point, you may have some sort of issue. Yeah, I'm wondering what happened there. I saw there was like a subscriber perk, but I guess it disappeared. I guess Twitch decided to maybe that was like an incredibly limited time offer there. Okay, server shut down in 30 minutes. Please safely stow your vehicles before that time. Well, I think we have enough time to get over to oops, hit the wrong button. Okay. So it's not going to take us 30 minutes to, I mean, in fact, we're probably going to lose the progress anyways, but I'm willing to risk it. Let's head over to the delivery site. In fact, at least that'll be something that I'll know if the server maintenance does screw up the last mission that you do before they go into maintenance, and whether or not you lose the progress. We'll find that out too. Yeah, 4 hours is a lot. Yeah, I did not see this on the website. Thank you, FJ, for the follow. Appreciate it. But you can see there's a big difference from going from Hurston to Magnus with, making about 700k AUEC. And then you have to travel back. I mean, if this is going to be a route, you're going to be going back from Magnus to Hurston. But if you were to, I mean, you could just money print this. If you were to save up a ton of AUEC and bought a second Hull C. I think if you got about 3 Hull Cs and you were just to fly directly to the location, backspace, go back to Everest, and then just claim the ship, by the time you get to the, you self-destruct the last ship that you've done on the run, you probably come down to, I wouldn't say it'll probably be cheap enough where you can do a quick claim and instantly get the ship back. And then you'll be a billionaire in no time. So today is the last day of Misk, Mariah, and Argo, as far as I remember. But, I mean, you're going to miss, unfortunately, you're going to miss it because it's going to go down or maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do it before 12 p.m. But there's really no rotation at 12 p.m. today. Maybe that's why they're doing this today. But so far in this patch, I've experienced. There's nothing that comes to mind with the Hull C, playing around the Hull C, other than like if you were to do, if you go to an outpost or something like that, you picked up drugs or whatever it is, and you're doing like hauling and you manually trying to attach to. I think the grid in general is messed up in this patch. I'm not sure why they just skimped over on that, because I think that's an area where there are some folks that do like that kind of gameplay. People that are already playing the game, and then the people that are coming to play the game, they may in fact lose those people because it's like, all right, we've neglected this part of the aspect of this kind of gameplay. But when it comes to like ships like the Hull A, Hull C, the auto load feature and the unloading feature seems to be just fine. It's just that if you're doing it manually, that's a different story. You're just gonna have issues with that. I think we should start slowing it down right about here. Because usually when you have a full load of cargo, you end up, it's harder to slow down with this ship. And I'm trying to save up AUEC because the their players who have the Idris M are selling the ballistics cannon, and I want to buy one for my Idris P. But I really do enjoy the gameplay now. You know, players are getting together, going against Idrises, going against Polarises and stuff like that. And people are just getting creative. And I mean, right now it's like the only big mission you have is Hunt the Polaris mission. But for more or less, people are utilizing that kind of that mission to go hunt other Idrises or Polarises. Here it is. Let's go back here. So I'm at the in reputation with Korvax. I'm at experience probably 3/4 through, but it takes quite a bit to rank up once you hit experience. So I've been doing like once when I get on, I'll do a whole C run just so I get the experience up. I'm not sure what the next level is. Okay, let's face the ship this way. Maybe that might work. So you still do have issues when you're in the box. You still have to like sort of position your ship in a certain way. You also have to, if you have throttles, you need to move your throttle back and forth. Sometimes I lock the throttle just to... So we're going to lock it here, and then I'm going to go side to side, back and forth. Sometimes that works. And as you see, it's not working right now. So we're just going to go up a little bit. This is still annoying. And it is still a thing. So I'm going to move this way and see if this works. All right, there we go. So I don't know, there's like a little bit of drifting. I don't know if it's a throttle. I did adjust the throttle, like dead space, but for whatever reason, it keeps drifting. I'm not sure if it's the game side or if it's my throttles. I'm gonna have to check that out on my on the VKB software and see if it is drifting or not. Maybe the springs are probably getting worn down, and I probably have to replace them, whatever. But I do know that, you know, when you're doing deliveries and stuff, sometimes you don't get a full delivery. You have to submit the mission. So I had most of the time that has happened to me with the I think I had it once where it actually did complete the mission. Yeah, so it didn't fully... So from the collection point, we didn't get the full load because there's nothing left on our grid. So this is still happening, still a problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... So I didn't get paid yet, so we're gonna see. Right now we need to submit it. Here it is. So we're short a little bit, but if we submit it, we get paid. And if you go to the rep, you don't get... I know there are players that have mentioned, you know, like not taking up a lot of hauling missions, because that can screw up your reputation. It's very sensitive, so just take one at a time. Because if you screw up, something happens, you will not get knocked down a rank. It's that severe. So the experience going into senior, like I was talking about, right now, missions payouts are almost 700,000. I'm wondering if it's going to be about 800,000 once you hit senior. Master, I'm not sure what that is, but I mean, I could probably find that out online. So I'm gonna just ram the station so we can quickly respawn, and then I can claim the ship again. You know, before the servers go offline. This should be good. Gonna be enough? Yeah, there we go. And I just realized I had stuff in my bag too, just as I smacked into that. It's alright. I had a yellow key card, although the for the OLP, but I realized that even that is not working. I tried to open up one of the doors and it wasn't taking my card. In fact, that was pretty quick, the respawn there. I'm also going to dump this mission. See, dump that mission. Just to eliminate any possibilities, I mean, nothing's guaranteed, of getting any kind of severe bug after their maintenance that they have to do.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle.
Let's see, let's go here. Where is it? Miss call C, destroyed. In fact, I have to check. There's a lot of ships that... Okay, that's good. I know there's some ships I have stored inside of my Idris. I should call them in. See, some of these are unknown. Gonna claim those so we don't have an issue when we get back online. And for some reason the Mantis is back into our inventory. Somebody did mention that you can actually fit a Zeus inside the Idris. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty... It is pretty big in the hangar in the Idris. But the fact that you could fit in a Zeus is pretty bonkers. I don't know if we're going to lose these rental ships after the maintenance is done, but we'll find out. Let's see if we have anything else we have to claim here. Let's actually, I'll just grab a bunch of these.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
And our arrow is still in the Idris, so we're going to grab that.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, I don't know why the Mantis was... I might have claimed it before, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it.
Welcome to the ASOC visitors again. Goodbye.
Okay, the server's going down in 10 minutes. But let's go back on the website and I want to see if they've updated it. Because I haven't seen any information about this surprise maintenance window. Let's see. RSI status. There it is. Yeah, that's weird that they didn't. They just surprised us out of nowhere with this. See, this is last updated 15 seconds ago. So players are strongly advised to safely stow their vehicle and equipped. I'm not sure what the equip part is. Maybe they mean like claim it. Equipped before logging off in advance of server shutdown. So it's going to be a 4-hour window that they're going to be working on this. So if that's a 4-hour window, that we're looking at 2 o'clock my time. And then it looks like, yeah, Arena Commander is going to be down too. Minutes ago. Yeah, I was on the site. I did not see this. This is done 20 minutes ago. Yeah, so I think that's it. So I guess we're gonna just call a little earlier than expected. I mean, at least we got a Hall C run. And then I'll find out, like, for you guys, if I lose anything, AUEC, doing it at the last minute, at least it'll give me, like, feedback, you know, whether to do something like this at the last minute anyways. We'll see. I may pop back on stream again once the servers are back on. We'll see. If anything, it'll be tomorrow will be a stream. But thanks for joining me in this short stream. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.